Hi everyone, it's Tarnished Treasures. Today is January 14th, so we have a month until Valentine's Day, and I thought that I would pull out my decorations. And I know I have some up in my son and daughter's room. So I'm gonna display these. I'm thinking at the end of the hallway. I have an assemblage. The base of this assemblage is a box, and in it, just laying in there, not glued or anything, is this punch recipe. Found it at an estate sale, probably with a whole bunch of them. It says, used at our wedding. So I thought it was the perfect place to store it. This I purchased at one of Gabby's sales, these Valentine seals in the package. Love it. We have a candy box, and some of these boxes might go on display or some might just be for storage. It just depends if they're able to stand up. And then I have some seals in here which might be display or might just be in here as part of my collection. Those are Denison Valentines. That's really interesting. It says it's from Massachusetts, the Denison Manufacturing Company, the tag makers, Massachusetts and London. I got this doll at the hospital sale. I think I might have spent $2 or $4. She has no arms, cute little face, and then she is wrapped in a little bit of crepe paper, some old flowers, and then this silk ribbon, very handmade. I can see the little stitches that attach it on the side. So I stick her in this vase because it helps her support and stand up. One thing away. So what I'm doing is just picking up a couple things at a time and placing them on the shelves at the end of the hallway. I've just been adding. I've also gone up to my son's room and pulled out the decorations that I had in his room. So a few of those are on the mantle now, even though they're teeny tiny. And this frame was actually one of them. It doesn't have a back easel. I think it had one. It must have fallen off. It's a really old frame. I got it at an antique store. And in it, I have some letters. And then with a map, I created hearts and little like paper airplanes, like sending love notes. There's a little kiss right there. I've just been tucking little things in. So it's a mix. There's some antique things over here, like this wedding invitation. And then there is, I believe, things from the 30s. That's that little love note there. I bet that that picture is from the 40s. You know, mid-century things, little modern crafty things. So just a mix in here. Something I found thrifting. I think that spun where they're walking out of the church. Looks like she's got a fur coat on. February 20th, so it would have been cold. 1946. From Candyland. That's a cute piece. I might put that on display. So this came with the packaging that this mailbox came with. So I'll show you that on the mantle right now. Just a few things from his bedroom. Normally I would display them on the desk, but I thought I'd bring them down here. They might be a bit small for the mantle, but it's, you know, whatever. I like the train car and the mailbox displayed together because they're both tin, so they have that similar feeling. And the train has a little heart on it. And then I like the mailboxes together, I like both styles. This is a trinket box from France. It's Limoges trinket box. It was a gift, very generous, and just so adorable. I love miniatures. And when you open it up, there's that little letter painted in there. It's got the flag that goes up and down. And I think that's my favorite memory of Valentine's Day is actually being in school and decorating a box and then getting all the Valentines. This is a bank. Picked that up at the flea market. It was new in the package. So I kept the packaging. It's got a little key. So I guess it's a bank. Probably put coins. Maybe you could put a dollar bill in the top flap. Little ceramic kissing couple. That was from my mom. They're very cute. I don't see any markings, but yeah, they could be. some little made in Japan, maybe cute little faces. So I could put a doily under this to bring it all together, but I think I'll just leave it as is. I think I've put out everything that's three-dimensional. So the only things I have left in my storage box are some cards and some photographs, and you know, they're just kind of personal, and I think I'll just store them in the box and have them, possibly thinking about making a scrapbook. Maybe if I come across one, I will add those items to it. So it just corrals them together. I think what I like about this collection is there is black and white and color. So in the photographs and the cake toppers and even the invitations and letters, just simple black and white, and then lots of pink, little touches of red. Normally with the ephemera and flat pieces of paper, I would try to display them vertically, but I was having difficulty getting that one to stay up, so I just laid it down on the shelf. And it's definitely a mix of time periods and designs and sizes, the proportion, and I think that just keeps it fun. Fun and unexpected. And then I've got my assemblage up top. I like how that trails down. And then I've just mixed in some beads in the candy box. I have one other candy box, but it doesn't really have a lot of color or pink to it. So I just have some things stored in it. Oh, now I'm thinking there was a couple Valentine's things in that sewing box slot. I need to add those to here. I put those Valentine's Day things and some romantic inspired things in here. This is the chocolate box I found at the hospital sale, but it doesn't have a lot of color or pink, so I don't think I'm going to put it on display. It's just a nice box to store something in. And I've got this little bookmark that my daughter made and these cherubs, which a lot of people said they probably slotted together, and they do. So just a little freestanding decorative piece. I believe the others were ones that broke because they're very much like the designs, but you can see pieces probably snapped off. So you could paint that and do something with it. Oh, a little Valentine. I bet my daughter made this. So I'm guessing did it. She made me a bookmark. Oh, I like this paperweight, which I think I'll just put that here in the guest bedroom. This was the pin, so that'll definitely go out. That was in that sewing box. And then in here were some of those angels. And I do think that they were meant to be like, I'm looking at it, yeah, the ones that slotted together because the design is so similar. My new pin is there. And then I did look at the back of the Valentine. My daughter did that in 2014. So when I say she did it, we did it together. So just a few little touches here in the guest bedroom. The paperweight, and then I put the little dancing angels there, flying angels. And then this was something that I got at one of Gabby's sale, but it does say "To My Sweetheart." And I think the colors work good in this room as opposed to the hallway. And this is a really neat piece, nice shape. I love the purple poppies, and it has its own little easel stand there. And it's quite large, so you could use a magnet and put it on a fridge, but I've got a little bit of space there. Here's a thought too, even slip some photographs or ephemera in the side of your mirror. So I don't normally do that, so maybe that's a fun thing to do for Valentine's Day. And if you've got some red jewelry or pearls, I think that would be perfect to pull out or highlight in a display. I think it's safe to say that this is my collection, but who knows, maybe in 2 weeks I'll find another box in the closet. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked seeing my collections and just some different and interesting items. Down in the comments, if you tell me what you like to display, maybe something not traditional for Valentine's, I would love to hear. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.